I would say possibly when I went to art school, and I studied graphic design many, many years ago. And I used to play makeup on my friends' faces, in particular my boyfriend's face, so I always used to play with makeup on his face. I love working in fashion. I think when I work backstage, it's where I feel like I'm in my element. It's my favourite thing to do. So I like the pressure, I like the craziness, running around from show to show. You know, there's always challenges backstage, and I think that's always the most fun about it. You know, it's nothing's predictable when you're at Fashion Week. So at Mac, you know, I've been with them a long time, but I've had so many highlights. It's really quite difficult to name one that in particular that stands out, but for me definitely when I first started working overseas in Paris and Milan, New York, working with amazing makeup artists like Val Garland and Alex Box and Tom Pichot and all of my peers at Mac. You know, it's very rewarding when you start to do those sort of things. And also I've worked on fun events that are really big team building events as well. So working with other Mac artists when we work for a lot of the Mac AIDS funds, and we work together as a team doing different charity work. That's always amazing as well. Okay, so yeah, brows in particular have become, you know, bigger in terms of popularity than ever. Like I feel that everyone's asking me about eyebrows, and definitely there are some different techniques and different tips and tricks I can share with you about an eyebrow and how to achieve the perfect brow. I think it's very much about individuality and about how you want your brows to look. So for a sort of fluffy, fuller, soft brow, we tend to brush the brows up and really just softly filling in the brows with a shadow. So we tend to use a brow duo with a brush like a 219 little pencil brush, just to kind of give it shape and fill in the brow, and then add more definition if you need to with our Velux brow pencils or our big brow pencils, just kind of, you know, to give it more structure and to give it more shape. And then I tend to finish off the brow with like a clear brow set that just sort of holds all the hairs in place and kind of gives a really groomed look to the brow. But yeah, there's lots of different techniques. I could give you a million tips on how to create all sorts of different shaped brows. Yeah. Okay, so for a fresh look, what should you have in your handbag? I would say definitely, especially in Indonesia, Fix Plus is a must, because it, you know, it kind of refreshes the skin, it cools you down, it hydrates you. So spraying MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, definitely that product. Also, I think, you know, powder, so a mineralized skin finish powder for touch-up, because it doesn't give you that super matte powdered finish. It's very sheer, it's very velvety, and you get a really refined kind of like polished look to the skin as opposed to an overly made up look. A little touch of mascara, obviously, we love a little bit of mascara, and then maybe like a bright lipstick, or, you know, one of our new retro matte lipsticks, or like a bright pencil like Cherry or Ruby Woo, or something really bold, yeah. So my favourite product from MAC is MAC Cream Colour Bases, which have been a favourite product of mine for many, many years. I think a lot of people that know me know how much I love cream products, because they're so versatile. You can really blend them, you can you know, highlight the skin with them, you can use them on the eyes. They're just really versatile, so I love Cream Colour Base. So I think in terms of how you want your skin to look is again quite individual, but you know, with MAC we have so many amazing skincare products now that we really do spend a lot of time prepping the skin, you know, backstage, whether it's backstage for a photo shoot, whatever work we're doing, a lot of the preparation is in the skincare. We're using products like our Lightful range. So MAC Prep and Prime Lightful has an amazing range of products, including serums and highlighter, you know, like we've also got the new Light Force foundation that's coming out, the Cushion Compact. And then we've also got our softening lotion, which is the perfect product to really prepare the skin for moisturiser. So I tend to use that. It's coming out in a spray bottle. So we spray the bottle with Prep and Prime, and then we're using lots of beautiful prepping products like hair blend oils. Yeah, that's how I'm prepping for foundation. Yep. Three biggest mistakes, I guess, in makeup would be, the first one would be foundation that is the wrong colour. That's the obvious one, I guess. You know, when you look at someone and their foundation is, you know, one shade on their face and it's not matching the body, and I just want to help them. I want to fix it, like, let me help you. So that's the challenge, you know. I think look at the overall colour of someone when you're doing foundation on them. And then I guess what else would be a mistake that people make? I think it's tricky, you know, it's tricky because everyone's individual, and I don't think there should be any set rules to makeup. So, you know, if you feel like wearing, you know, a purple liner and an orange liner and a red lip and everything else, then that's fine with me. Like, wear what you want to wear and you feel comfortable with. So it's tricky to say mistakes. I guess, you know, it's liner's a tricky one, you know, that's always hard to perfect, I feel, as well. And I think, you know, just mastering liner with a fine brush or practicing, you know, that's a tricky one. But in terms of mistakes, it's hard, I don't think so. So one of the other mistakes would be wearing too much coverage on the face, so too much foundation. So quite often I see people with amazing skin and they wear so much foundation and so much powder, and I feel like it doesn't do their skin justice. You can't see the real person coming through, so you can't see their amazing skin. So that, I feel like sometimes, you know, the skin could be sheerer, or the foundation could be sheerer on a perfected skin.